Hello everyone, my name is Paul Mayoi, and we're back for Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 259, Lapras. If you didn't watch last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It is an anime, English dubbed. It's called Battle Arena Toshinden, and I'll give you a chance if you don't want to be spoiled because, yeah, I'm gonna most likely spoil the whole episode, so anyway, I'll give you a chance to do that now. Alright, you had your chance. So, pretty much the topic is well, it's not really a topic, just me talking about the anime. But anyway, yeah, it's literally the only anime on my list currently that has one episode. One episode only. There's no sequels or prequels that I know of. And that's just, seems like it's it for that anime, so here we go. Probably going to be able to explain the whole episode in this episode. Episode Inception right here. Well, we've been through that before, so we talked about many animes, but anyway, just want to let you know right now that there are some parts that show like nipples and stuff like that, so just a warning. It's not huge, it's not a huge amount like Agent Ica and all that, but it's still there, so yeah. But anyway, so pretty much, yeah, what to say about it? It's really disappointing that there was only one episode. It has so much potential. The story is great. The characters, it's a little crazy, like going all over the place, just with introducing the characters in like the 20 minutes that is the episode, or maybe it's like close to 30 minutes, but it's like when all that stuff is happening at once, it makes it feel like the episode lasts for so much longer. It's just weird, but I think that just makes sense, I guess, because it's just introducing a bunch at a time. But anyway, yeah, it's interesting that, so I don't know if I really have a favorite character, because most of them just either die or something horrible happens to them. I don't know. I guess just the main character, the guy with the black hair and the sword. Well, most of them have the swords, but it's like if you've ever seen or played Street Fighter, it's like that style of combat and everything, but there's like magic added to it and it's crazy. So pretty much the main plot is this guy that's like, he has like silver hair, I think, if I remember. It starts off the episode with like this guy on the top of like a yacht or a huge boat, and he's just looking down and it's looking like it's some kind of meeting, like a meeting between states of like a peace treaty or something like that, because it seems like two of the leaders were shaking hands at the whole what is it called, the thing where like if you win like an award or something and it's like a huge table. I don't know what that's called. What is that called? It's not called a stand. I don't know, but whatever. If you know what that is, then yeah. But anyway, they were like shaking hands at that, and that's like usually what in real life they do as well. The leaders, they want to make a peace treaty. They make it at this place where like there's a microphone where you can talk and everything on stage with that stand thing, and it's usually at like president conferences and all that. But anyway, yeah, so let me get back to the anime. So pretty much, yeah, the guy, he was just way on top of the highest part you can get on the boat, and yeah, he was just looking down. He looked kind of, well, you usually aren't supposed to be up there, it's pretty dangerous, but out of nowhere he just straight up goes on a full-on attack, and then out of nowhere a bunch of jets and helicopters start attacking, which it would make sense because if this is an important treaty, just so that there's no just so that there is no like traitors or anything, then of course they would have standby attack forces, but to have that much, it's like pretty crazy. But even that wasn't able to stop this silver-haired guy. He was able to just absolutely destroy the boat because further on you actually realize that he is a very superpowered android, and it seems like the androids are very common in that timeline. And just the impossible that normally you would think is impossible is very possible in that anime, which is crazy because, like I said, it has so much potential, but they just only have one episode. It's really sad, but anyway, getting on with the anime. So then you find out that there's this boy that this is his older brother, the silver-haired guy, but it's not actually his older brother anymore. It's, like I said, his memories and his looks look like his older brother, but he's actually an evil, power-hungry android that is serving under an even greater power, hungry power, evil person. So anyway, so yeah, so pretty much he is searching for his brother, and he hears about these things about him that is actually the android doing it, doing these bad things, and he was like, no way, that's my brother, he's doing that, but it is, well, what's left of his brother, I mean, like, he's turned into an android now, like the memories and all that, but anyway, yeah, so pretty much you meet the boy with the black hair and the sword and all that. You learn his quest to find his brother, and it seems to be his only actual blood relative. But yeah, so let's see, what was next that came after that? So pretty much after you like find out who he is, that boy, he's like I guess having flashbacks of what he was doing before you just like met him right there. He was meeting with this, I guess, this leader or something like that, or this warrior that was like in a desert, I'm pretty sure, and they were meeting up, and then they started fighting, and then the boy was asking where his brother was and all that, and the warrior was just not giving a straightforward answer, and they kept fighting and all that, and then eventually, I guess this warrior was like already being chased down by like an army of some sorts, and I remember the crazy guy's name, funny enough, but the one who's like starting the fight and was chasing after this, oh, that's what his name was. The warrior was named Gaia, and then this crazy guy, the skinny, bald guy, his name was Chaos, and then I guess they knew each other very well, and then they started having like a fight, and then Chaos seemed to be like the cheater and like doing cheat tactics to try to kill Gaia. But then it's funny because they act like I guess they only had a problem with Gaia. They didn't care about the boy that was there. He was just like there, and they witnessed the fight and all that. Which was funny because I'm pretty sure, like they said, they were surrounded by like an entire army of humanoids, whatever they were. But yeah. So anyway, then Gaia, he appeared to have killed Chaos. And then the whole place set ablaze out of nowhere, and then the boy was like trying to get more information from Gaia, and then Gaia just like disappeared or something. Oh, that's what his name was. That's what the main boy was named. His name was Ryuji. Yeah, Ryuji. Now I remember. Because when I was just thinking of Gaia talking to the boy, I was like, oh, that's what the boy's name is. So his name's Ryuji, so I'd probably say he's my favorite character, just because he's one of the few, like I said. So yeah, anyway, then, after that whole scene, it shows, like, Chaos being reborn in, like, a tube, and, like, what are those things called, you know? You see them in most animes, and just, I think even in real life, you, like, are laying in healing water or something, and there's, like, wires on you, and I guess that heals you. I don't know, I forget what it's called, but if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, then you most likely know what I'm talking about. But, and like I said, there's plenty of other movies and animes and shows that have that as well, so Dragon Ball Z isn't the only one, this is the only one I can remember to think of right now. So, anyway, yeah, it's like this lab that Chaos is being healed in, and apparently was in his incomplete form. Well, I was like, what the heck? And then you finally get to meet a little bit of the mastermind that controls Chaos, and that android, that silver-haired android that I was talking about in the beginning. She seems to be like some kind of powerful, evil, humanoid demon woman. I don't know how to explain that. But she seemed to also like be able to make business with the people that are like in the living and all that. These like businessmen, and she was like offering them her androids. I think Chaos was an android as well. He seems to be like, well, it's just like how in 80 Police there was the the boomers, the boomers, whatever they're called, the boomers, pretty much the robots, the biological ones, is pretty much like it seems like she was able to give them like human flesh to have them all almost all the features of a human, but of course instead of bones, they will have like metal or something like that, or just advanced material that looks like bone. It's actually like very compact metal. And then of course their like brain is probably like a machine of some sort. And they're like given real blood and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, like it's like man-made uh, human, I guess. So anyway, yeah, I guess that's what Chaos is, and a silver-haired android. Because Chaos seems to be more like of a modified human, not so much of a created from a machine and just adding on human parts and material. But anyway, so yeah, so pretty much, what else? Yeah, so anyway, the woman was like saying that Chaos wasn't even her best. Um, at his best, he's not even in his complete form. And then you find out that, yeah, I guess he's at like 25%. So then I guess he gets revived to 75%, and he has like more skills. It seems like he's like the same, but he's able to take hits a lot more. But then he goes up again. I think it's Gaia. I think they like captured Gaia, and he brought him to like this testing arena against Chaos, and he was like, "Chaos, I thought I killed you," and then of course he didn't, because Chaos seems to be able to keep coming back alive as long as the woman is able to get hold of him to like modify him. But yeah, so it's like, I guess that is Gaia. Like I said, I don't know. It seems like it might be because of the size and kind of the voice, but then it was showing like him. Because when you met Gaia at first, like when I was talking about him, he was like having a knight's mask on, so you can barely see his face. You can only see his eyes. So I don't know. Maybe that was him under all that. Maybe they just stripped him of his armor, so he's like even weaker in his weapons. So I don't know. But anyway, with this guy, it seems that it might not be Gaia, because unless Gaia did have a family, but it seemed like he was just like a lone warrior. I don't know. Or maybe he just seemed that way because he was trying to get away from Chaos and his army. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so pretty much, yeah, they fought, and then I'm pretty sure Chaos won. He killed Gaia, and then it just like was showing. I guess I was at her example of a Chaos being stronger, so that she can like sell him. Or I don't think that she's like trying to completely give ownership over the her creations to those businessmen, but I think she's like having them be like hitman, like they pay a lot of money to be able to use them, but they still are hers. I think that's what she was trying to do, but she was just saying that these are just a few of her least weakest, and then she will make like 10 times stronger ones. But anyway, it's the last one we'll check for the episode. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what we got. Alright, well, anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below, and I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, Paul Mayoi, and goodbye.